when I see the drivers as I'm leaving the house, because I know what they're thinking and I know what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't want the package. Just put it at the door.
Oh, you mean like construction?
Like construction cranes. Oh my god, that little car.
Yeah, he's fucking yelling at him too.
Oh,
He's
good.
in a little road rage.
Good.
Coffee, you're giving us all the fucking coffee light.
That's how they are, the
Fuck
lights.
you.
That fucking journey.
Thank God,
Don't
I was
worry.
thinking the same thing.
I thought it's gonna go all the way.
It's gotta go around
The bends, yeah, the bends. Look at all. Everybody knows they gotta get their chores done before they can start on their video. You would think, since I'm just at home all day long, I would have time to do a video. But it always seems like there's something going on that I have to get done. The one thing when you do DoorDash is the moment you press that button, you're 100% dedicated to doing DoorDash. But when you're stuck at home, everything else is demanding your attention. But for right now, it's these dishes I gotta get out of the sink and into the dishwasher, and then I can work on this dog and getting her all washed up. Alright, let's get this started. Hey everybody, it's me, Vegas Right Along. I'm going to be talking today about Roth conversions and about why I'm not out door dashing. Somebody left me a comment and they wanted to know more about Roth conversions and they wanted to understand what exactly was going on. So Roth conversions are a investment vehicle that lets you invest your money, and when you're ready to take it out after it's grown, you can take it out tax-free. Now there are a bunch of rules about it, and I'm just a DoorDash driver. I can't tell you all the specifics because I'm not like a financial advisor or anything like that, but that's the general gist of it. So there's two ways that I know how to do it, or these are the two ways that I do it. So one of the ways I do it is that I do DoorDash, and from the money that I earn from DoorDash, I'll take that money and I'll send it to my Roth IRA account. And you're allowed to put a certain amount in up to a certain limit of your income. So check that out from the IRS websites and they'll tell you all about it. But anyway, so that's one way to do it, but there's a limit to that. And I also have an IRA account. So the IRA account has no limits on how much you can convert. So I told myself I'm nearing 60. I've got about 2.5 years until I turn 60. So I told myself, I said, you know what? It probably makes more sense to, instead of using the money from working DoorDash, why not convert the money and then on the taxes report it as the income that's a part of my income, so I stay within a reasonably low tax bracket, and then that money just goes lumps over into the Roth IRA. So you're probably wondering, like, well, what's the benefit of doing that? Because now how are you going to pay your bills? Well, I wasn't using DoorDash to pay my bills, so it was extra. So it's extra money, which is rare. I know most people, they have they're doing DoorDash because they got to survive. If you watch everybody else's DoorDash videos, you'll see that everybody's like, they're talking about their debt, they're talking about how they're struggling, they're talking about how they're going to survive. So I'm an oddball in this situation. I'm somebody who picked up on doing DoorDash because I thought, well, why not? Let's let's make some extra money, and we can get some tax advantages from doing it, like write-offs and depreciation of the car or whatever. So it was something like a little activity. So anyway, and I've been doing it for a very long time, probably about 6 years now. And back to the Roth IRA. So anyway, so I decided, okay, so let's do this. And the advantages are, I'm going to be able to move this money over to the Roth IRA, and then it's going to be able to grow. And I don't plan on touching it until I'm in my late 70s. So it's a long ways away. So let's suppose I'm, for an example, because I'm not going to talk about dollar amounts or anything, but let's say it's like $1,000. So I shove over that amount of money, and then it has, let's say it has like, I don't know, what is that, like 20 something years to grow. So it's growing tax-free. So it'll probably double or triple in value over that time period. So when I'm ready to take it out, I don't have to worry about IRMA surcharges that will affect my payments that I have to make on my Medicare at that time. It'll make it where I won't be taxed on that money at all. So let's suppose I have some sort of fun thing I want to do in that old age period. I'll be able to take that money out in a lump sum in any year, and it won't count against me as being taxed, which if I'm making a significant amount of money at that time, that would mean I could be taxed, 25%, 35%, 50%, who knows? So anyway, so all the time that was spent having that grow, the government would come and say, you cannot have all that money, you owe us taxes. But with the Roth IRA, if you paid in the beginning within a Roth IRA or within a Roth conversion, then it works out. Then it really works out. So it's tax arbitrage, basically. It's all legal, on the up and up, but you have to understand how to do it. So you have to do your own research about that. I can't really explain it to you because I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't want people to think that I know everything about it. So you have to figure it out for yourself, and you have to be in the right circumstance to be able to do that kind of thing. So anyway, so that's just the general strategy of what I'm currently doing. Now I'm sort of stuck between two different ceilings. I mean, a ceiling and a floor. So on the ceiling is ACA, so Affordable Care Act. So I'm getting subsidies from the Affordable Care Act because I'm only making so much money that counts towards modified adjustable gross income. And so that amount of money has a certain limit to it. So I've let the marketplace that you go on to, I think it's like Nevada Health Link here, you let them know, or I let them know how much money I was going to be making for the year. And I've kind of set it like a fixed number. So I'm like, I don't want to change it. So that's the number I've decided I'm just going to stick with until I'm on Medicare. And they said, okay, based upon that, you'll get this much in a subsidy, and this is how much you're going to pay per month for your health care. So I'm like, great, that's all resolved. I'm not going to have to worry about that now. So now with the conversion, that is more reportable taxes. And so if I did DoorDash and then I did the conversions, it's going to take me above the ceiling, and I'm going to lose my subsidies, then I'll have to pay more. So I told myself, if I'm going to do this, I'm either going to do DoorDash, or I'm going to be able to do I can't do both. I can't do the DoorDash and do the conversions. I did calculate it because I just decided to do this mid-year. So if I were to have done this, if I would have planned this at the beginning of the year, I would have had my DoorDash work more evenly spread out. So I think right now my plan is to do about $5,000 worth of DoorDashing for the whole year. So that's not very much. So, and unfortunately, I've already done a significant amount in the beginning of the year that I did not anticipate because I just thought of this idea in the middle of the year. So this is why I'm taking the summer off, so that way towards the end of the year, I will do a little bit more DoorDash, and then it'll all reset in the new year, and then I'll be able to consistently do DoorDash throughout the year. So anyway, so that's just it. Or maybe I'll take the summers off. Maybe I'll work like a lot in the beginning of the year, summer off, and then back again at the end of the year. So I'll just figure it out as I go. But I think that's it. I think that's just the general way I'm doing it. And I know it sounds kind of crazy and complicated, and I don't know how else to explain it other than the way I've already have. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments and let me know your thoughts about it, and I'll just type back and let you know what I think. All right, everybody, that's it for today. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.